Hi, YouTube. 3, 2, 1. What's up, good people? Welcome to Tuggy Talk 2.0. I'm your host, McTuggy, and today, this week, my guest, my B-Dawg.
Woof, woof.
I got my buddy Brenton Smith over here. What's going on, bud?
Not too much, dude. Living the dream, you know?
Hell yeah, I do. I do. Well, fuck, man, it's been a minute. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
What you been up to?
You're looking at it, man. I'm trying to podcast, do this shit. Just been working, being the dad.
Yeah.
The kid is growing like a fucking weed.
Yeah, it seems like every time I see her, she's like taller or something.
Yeah, dude. It's true, dude. It's insane. So what the hell have you been up to lately?
Just been playing music with my band, you know, trying to get some gigs when we can.
That's awesome.
So, playing our first one, coming up here, and yeah, we're pretty much trying to make it a collective of, because essentially it's just me and him with a drummer, and then just add in different people, different folks who want to do different styles of music. Pretty much just want to get people together and make some really good music. So
hell yeah,
it's pretty exciting.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
And, you guys, where are you guys playing at?
Oh, we're playing over at John Henry's.
Sweet.
Yeah.
If you're listening from Eugene, Springfield area, you know where John Henry's is at. Give it a shot. Check it out. Hey, I can tell you one thing right now. This dude is a badass fucking on the keys, man. Fucking rocks. He was in our band. Still, technically. I mean, he's doing his own thing right now because we're on hiatus. But, yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
a fun
move.
time.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, dude? That's right.
Not
You're
much.
here, too.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for the cue. I didn't want to jump in the middle of the conversation.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, that's cool, though. I'm glad to hear you're still doing shit with that, dude. What was the band that you were sharing the space with?
Well, there were two bands. I never really got to see them play because they always play when I had to work or something. But one of them was Candy Picnic. They were like young guys, but from what I heard, like sometimes I'd go in like when I had to grab some or wanted to use the space or something. Like they would be practicing, and they all sounded really good. And the other one is Kylo Ren, which is actually kind of fitting for their style of music because it's like emo rock.
I did.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they're great. And they're
Tantrum music.
but it's like they write really interesting instrumental guitar parts. The guitarist, they went to school for like jazz and stuff, and so write really interesting harmonies and things, and kind of combining punk with like different styles of music and things. So it's not everyone's bag, but it's kind of interesting what they do.
That sounds fucking cool, though. You can't get wrong with that name.
Yeah.
As much as, you know, like you said, sir, we're going to get to the topic that you wanted to talk about mostly.
For sure.
It sounds very fitting, though. Like
It
it's
does.
Very
It's
fitting
very
to,
much
like,
fitting. Just
what
if you
was
know
playing.
anything about Kylo Ren and how much of a
Twat.
there we go.
Yeah.
Fair. How much of a fucking twat that guy is. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Can I borrow the ashtray?
Oh, yeah. Ashtray pass. That's for the people listening so they know what's going on. Those that are watching, obviously.
It's a very important part of and
Yeah, see?
thing.
Ashtray pass
into
back.
this.
See?
This whole podcast is based around
Now,
ashtray pass.
those listening just to the audio on Spotify or Anchor know that I just passed it to Brenton, and Brenton passed it back. We're good.
We're golden.
So, yeah, we have, you've been hitting me up quite often about getting on the podcast because you want to talk about Star Wars. And I know we've already done episode 1. That's sitting in the banks right now, ready to get uploaded. But I believe we have 2 more Star Wars episodes.
Nice.
That are coming up soon once we get through them. We're 7 episodes in on 35 years.
Oh, nice.
Let's see here. Is this the right one? Yeah. I want to say it's Revenge of the Sith and Last Jedi. Which one I'm like, yes, and the other one I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. It's part of the story, but it's not the most exciting.
It's Oh God.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with Moo the other day, and I was just saying it sucks so bad that Mandalorian is literally the only good thing that Star Wars has done with Disney, or Disney has done with Star Wars. In my honest opinion, fight me, I don't fucking care.
I like parts of Obi-Wan.
Oh,
But,
well, you know what? I won't
yeah,
lie.
I liked Vader.
I didn't
in
dislike.
it.
Yeah, the Vader shit was okay.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan
That
was
last-
dope too.
I will. In
don't
my
know how I
honest opinion,
forgot that.
I do. I think that fight between him and Obi-Wan at the best was probably one of the best Star Wars fights.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking rad. The
Yeah.
amount of force powers that they exhibit. And
Yeah, and just the sheer like emotions you see in Vader when he disowns Anakin as himself.
yeah.
You've killed Anakin essentially, and this
Yep.
is what you left behind,
Yep.
kind of thing.
It
Like,
was it was super good.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So then Mandalorian and Obi-Wan were dope. Boba Fett was kind of
I didn't watch it.
eh.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
haven't watched it either.
Spoilers for those that haven't watched Boba Fett yet.
I don't give a fuck.
I
but-
believe it's the last 2 episodes are basically Mandalorian season 2.5.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's basically Mando comes back and helps
Did they
Boba
ever
Fett.
say they were gonna do another season of Mando?
It's
It's
actually
a-
I heard.
it's coming out.
heard
yeah,
things
They
about
have
it,
previews for it now. It's supposed to come out actually this year.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
And
They brought him back. Pedro Pascal's
Pascal,
back.
okay, that'll be good.
Everything's like back to normal as far as I know, but except that one girl's probably not in it.
Gina
The
Carano.
chick that played the rebel chick.
Yeah, the really
Yeah, I
really
don't
big
think
girl.
she-
No.
You guys definitely should watch Last of Us. He is very good in that show. He reminds me of like very much like Mando, exhibits the survivalist. I mean, it's
Right.
a postal. I mean, you
Mhm.
guys have played the game. I haven't
Of
played the
course.
games as much, but yeah, he very much exhibits the the survivalist aspect. I even saw a meme on that was pretty funny that said by 2050 Pedro Pascal will be
Moo drop the
playing
mic.
will be playing all shows where he is escorting a magic child to safety. Starting with Baby Yoda, now it's Ellie.
Yeah. Well, okay. Bringing that up, did you see the most recent SNL sketch? Okay,
Oh, the Mario.
I'm
Kart.
gonna bring it up.
It's Mario Kart.
And it's
It's
oh,
fucking hilarious.
it's so fucking
because
good.
he does the voice.
he is
in
Mario.
the new
Pedro does?
animated movie.
No, he doesn't.
Or no, why?
No, Chris
Chris
Pratt does
who-
Mario.
why
but
is it? Why did they put him in it then? Like,
because
he was a host.
It was. Well, I'll just play the video. You'll see.
No,
Because
I
he
saw
did
it,
The
but-
Last of Us, which is the post-apocalyptic game, and then they're like, oh, now they're coming out with another post-apocalyptic game, and they were
And
making
it's
fun. It's
that.
Mario Kart, but he's
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what
That
they were
makes
going
more
for.
sense now.
There was
So-
also oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna play this. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to see it on the video, so I don't think we're gonna get flagged on YouTube. And if we do, oops.
If there's music, you will.
I don't think there's music, and it's technically a reaction video at this point. Hopefully, we don't.
Well, I think.
and
you
we're not
think
bringing it
that's
up and like
fine.
showing.
I
them.
mean, yeah, nothing's gonna be
Yeah.
shown.
It's gonna be kind of. We can see it, but the people on YouTube watching right now probably aren't gonna be able to see it.
There you go, top one.
Bam.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
he hosted last week.
Oh, did he?
Dude,
yeah, I
yeah.
haven't watched SNL in a little while.
I haven't watched it in a
Yeah.
while, but I saw this on Twitter and I fucking clicked it and watched. Oh, dude, I laughed my ass off.
Oh, is this Cocaine Bear?
This movie
I
looks
want to see that.
Yeah.
We should
fucking
go watch it.
hilarious.
We
Oh,
can
I
watch
want to
it
see it so
together.
bad.
No, don't eat that.
Isn't
He's
it
eating
supposedly based on a
entire
true
brick.
story too?
He eats a
Yeah.
whole fucking
Well, it's
kilo
like
of
when,
cocaine.
when all the the CIA admitted to
Oh, that makes
flying the
sense,
planes
yeah.
over America, and that one plane crashed or something happened, and like all that cocaine
Yeah.
fell down
Oh,
in like
crazy. So
the north
Like
east
Kentucky or
were
something.
probably
Yeah, like
other-
Kentucky or some shit.
Kentucky or Virginia.
there
like
were probably
in
other
Dakotas
animals
or
too,
something.
like, that got it. Like,
Yeah,
they
but
could make
apparently a bear
sequel.
did eat
Cocaine
cocaine.
squirrel, like,
yeah.
or something.
Oh, dude, they
whatever, I don't-
totally could.
Well, dude, they definitely have to have cocaine squirrels.
Yeah.
All right.
Attack.
All right, we're gonna play this, and hopefully, I mean, none of y'all can see it, but go check it out on YouTube. It's up there. You've probably seen it. The SNL Pedro Pascal Mario Kart sketch. It's fucking great. I'm gonna show it to Brenton right now. So.
Oh God. Jesus Christ. Oh my
A
god.
coin.
Dude, fuck Chris Pratt. He should be doing
Yeah.
Mario movie.
Fact, dude.
Seriously. Fucking Bowser.
I think that's Kel.
Yeah.
Or Keenan, I
it
mean.
is. Yeah,
That's
it is.
fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about this.
His Let's Go is so much better than Chris Pines.
It's so
Have
good.
you watched the trailer for the new Mario
I
movie?
wasn't impressed. I am excited about Jack Black.
I
being
like Jack
Bowser.
Black as Bowser.
Yeah.
I won't.
There's
I
a
won't
couple
lie.
other names in there that.
Yeah, but Chris Pratt, I'm not.
Charlie Day is gonna be Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be cool.
That's gonna be fucking.
That's a
awesome.
good cast. Yeah.
Speaking of,
That's awesome.
it's Luigi. Jesus. God damn it. It's a big ass fucking banana peel. It's red.
So good. That voice, dude. So good.
Oh
They
man,
nailed it.
I fucking love it, dude.
They
That
nailed
shit's-
it.
That is fucking hilarious. Some of it was kind of like, meh. But
Yeah, they did. SNL's getting pretty good with their sketches. I mean, that took some fucking time. You
Yeah,
know what
the
I mean?
production
I mean,
value
the
on
production
that
value is
alone.
really
Yeah.
fucking good, dude.
really enjoyed was like the Brett Kavanaugh one.
Oh, with Matt Damon as Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah, that one was super good.
I'm going from a 3, and
Yeah.
I'm taking it up to a 10.
Did you guys ever get into I Think You Should Leave? You ever watch that one?
No, I don't think so. I've
Really-
heard about it.
It's
Yeah.
a good. It's a sketch. Tom Robinson. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
The sketch comedy show. It's hilarious. I
Fucking-
recommend it.
That sounds super cool.
Yeah.
Fucking A. We got plenty of time. We've only gone 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, YouTube, I'm going to get my plugs out of the fucking way. Hit us up on Facebook, Tuggy's Talk 10 Podcast. That's our main page. That's where all the stuff goes. You can also hit me up on Twitter at btugmantalk10. I will reply if you hit me up. Give us some comments. Tell us things you want us to talk about. Because sometimes we're just really stoned or just don't have stuff to talk about. Anyway, also, as you can see, or if you're listening on the audio version on Spotify or Anchor, get us on YouTube. The video format. Let's do it. Boom. Plugs.
There you go. Butt plugging up.
Those anal
Those
beads
anal.
or plugs are in.
They're
Multi-usage. Just make sure you wash them before you wear them if you're using them for anal.
Dude, yeah, that's a must.
Yeah.
Where'd the bong go?
In a safe
He's
spot.
bogarting it.
Oh, good. So, Mando 3, that's going to be fucking sick.
Have you not seen a trailer for it?
I have not, no.
You should watch the trailer.
Should I
for
throw it up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
It looks really good.
To be fair, I haven't watched it either, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
you should check it out.
I hit M and the
Matt Hardy versus Jeff Garrett.
Well, I hit M and the first thing that comes up is Movie Dumpster.
Yeah.
Shout out to Movie Dumpster Podcast, Joe Lascola. I will tag you on the fucking
Surprised
Twitters.
It wasn't masturbation.
Not on YouTube, bro. That's what Pornhub's for.
Dude, techniques.
Not on YouTube,
Well,
bro.
sometimes you just want to know like how to do it instead of watching a dick get stroked. You know what I mean?
Get a textbook.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess they have.
Anatomy.
You could probably find that shit on Amazon.
Yeah. The classical method.
All right, folks. I didn't say it before when we watched the SNL thing, but it's technically a watch along. So we're gonna watch the Mandalorian season 3 trailer. Again, none of y'all could probably see it.
You want to watch the season 3 final trailer? That's the one you want to watch.
Okay. So get it up on the YouTubes. F off with your stupid TurboTax. Don't tell me what to do. Here you go. Go. That was bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh shit.
Okay. Under the homeland.
That's cool. Ooh, we're gonna see some natural fucking Mandos.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's her name again? Oh, Interceptors.
Let me see his old client. Or no, I guess he's a foundling, huh?
Well, that's pretty much what the way Mandos are, aren't they? Most of
Yeah.
them are foundlings. There's
not
real.
all of them.
Not
No,
anymore,
like in the
at
beginning
least.
of like the first couple seasons, like you learn that
There was a
the
clan
war.
or
There was a
something,
huge
yeah.
race of like actual Mandalorians, and a lot of the Empire had started taking over and like destroying planets, and they actually found Mandalore, and they destroyed Mandalore.
Okay.
And so, like, but there was a bunch of them spread out across the galaxy that had sects and cities. Sex, you know what I mean? Like SECS or whatever, like different sections and
Yeah,
groups
yeah.
and stuff set up.
Right.
And so, like, they basically lived underground and in hiding forever and helped
That
the
makes
places
sense.
they were in. And that's why in Mandalorian, he goes back and finally finds one group on a different planet later. And this is, I think, right before... I think it's in the the beginning of the first season, and that's where he gets like something like I think his jetpack or something towards the end of the first season.
yeah.
Some spoiler alert shit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Everyone's already seen it. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
if you haven't seen Mandalorian season
But,
1 or 2 yet, where the fuck have you been?
But then at the end of season 2, you got to remember because like with those TIE interceptors and stuff, the one Gus from Breaking Bad's character, I forget.
Oh,
his
yeah,
actual
yeah.
show.
Right.
He busts out of getting like after he gets taken down in his TIE fighter thing.
Giancarlo Espinosa. or whatever,
Yeah, he gets taken down in his TIE fighter thing by Mando, and then crashes and stuff. And Mando thinks he's dead, and then he does like the whole thing, and then the dude cuts through the side of it with a Viber sword or whatever.
The Darksaber, yeah.
Yeah, well, the sword that has like the power. It's like an actual sword, but it has like the Viber blades.
Oh, it's a Vibroblade. Okay.
yeah, so he
yeah.
cuts a hole all the way through and like walks out, and that's like the end of that season.
Vibroblades are such a crazy, intense fucking weapon.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Mandalorian's like my favorite.
It's a
probably
super
anything Star
fucking
Wars.
sharp blade.
Yeah.
And then,
Jagged edge. Yeah.
and then it vibrates somehow to fucking
Does it,
just at such a high frequency that it can cut through anything.
I
almost.
remember I remember they were in one of the games. I think it was KOTOR. That was, like,
KOTOR,
one of
yeah.
the first weapons. you
Yeah.
get.
Yep, you get it. Yeah.
Well, what's interesting with his character too is like he has that weapon, right? He doesn't really use it except for that part, and then I think later in like the second season. But he kind of gives you like traits and aspects of like at least being somewhat force sensitive, because there's moments where he like there's one part where they're like Mando's trapped in there with the rebel chick
Right.
that isn't in the show anymore, and then one of the other guys, and they're trapped in there. But he lands there like he knows, and he can feel like even they're hiding in there, and they're shooting like crazy guns and shit, like crazy big like Gatling laser things, and all the shit trying to kill him. He still knows that like Mando's alive in there, and then he knows that he leaves. So it's like he has to have some like force sensitive like abilities in some way.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He may not use a lightsaber, but he has something because he can like tell, and he like knows where the fuck Mando's at like most of the time. So it's kind of a weird.
That's true.
Situation.
I mean,
in the
it's
first and second season.
Possible, I guess.
He'll be back in this
never
one.
Been trained.
I mean,
According he hasn't.
according
he's
to
not dead.
Yeah, that's very true. Move your cord. Move your leg. It was rubbing on the inside of your shorts.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
you get
see, it was
static.
making that noise. I kept getting so sorry for anybody that
Static
was
on
annoying.
the
headphones.
I know, that's fair. I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Then I looked over and I was like, oh,
Makes more sense.
that makes a lot more sense. Fuck.
But yeah, I'm excited for Mando. I think Mando's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
It might be like the last season,
probably.
I mean,
potentially. But
Yeah,
This
if
will
wraps
be
the story up.
This will be the longest running series they have so far.
Yeah.
yeah,
Every other one has only been like one. Well, I guess Boba Fett was 2, right? Or was it 2?
I don't know. I never watched.
I don't
Boba
think so.
Fett.
I think
Was it
Boba Fett
just
was only
one?
one.
Yeah, and then Andor and the other one I think were.
Haven't
both.
watched Andor either.
I haven't watched it.
Don't care.
I heard it's kind of slow, but I don't know. I haven't got.
I've heard a lot of things. You know how it is with Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
There's the side where people love it. There's the side where fucking people hate it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the people that are kind of like, whatever.
Whatever.
In
yeah.
between.
I've heard good things. I've heard bad things also. But
Yeah.
it's honestly my take. It's a character. I told Moo this. It's a character I don't give a fuck about.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Cassian Andor. The motherfucker died. Granted, he helped get us the Death Star plans so we could blow that motherfucker up.
But we kind of.
But he's
Grand
dead.
scheme of things,
Is it like a
important
whatever.
Is it a
character, but
story up?
we
to
know
that
the story.
I
point?
think so, yeah. It's like an origin story. Like, we don't need origin stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I mean,
certain characters.
to
but
an
not-
extent.
Yeah.
Rogue One was pretty good, so I could see.
Rogue
why people
One
would be
was-
Like,
I
I'd like to know.
I
the
loved
story
Rogue
of
One.
That
Hot take.
character to an extent.
Yeah,
but
his character was important, and it didn't really go into Galen's backstory. It didn't go into as much as there was a prequel novel that they did, which was called Rogue One Catalyst,
Uh-huh.
and that goes into how he worked for the Republic to essentially. He was sort of building weapons, but he didn't want to do it anymore, and the reason that they got him was the commander in the beginning of the movie.
Right.
He
Krennic, I think his name was.
he worked for the Republic, and he was like
Surprised I remember that name.
he realized he's trying to live a life of peace. He doesn't want to be with the Empire.
Yeah.
So he how he got him to work on the Death Star like before that movie was when he first was working on it. They tricked him into saying it wasn't a weapon. It was like something that could do like terraforming or like help with planets and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So they tricked him to working on it,
Right.
and then he realized it was a weapon, and that's why he left.
Oh,
and
shit.
now that basically starts him trying to get him back,
Got it.
forcing him to come back to it.
Oh, okay, that's when he first
So-
leaves and goes and starts his
Yeah,
family or
and
whatever.
then his daughter like
daughter's
gets revenge
born.
and all that. So yeah,
Yep.
there's a whole thing behind him, and he's a very obviously a very important character.
Yeah.
But
Leave it to Star Wars to make a prequel novel of a prequel
Yeah.
movie
yeah, exactly. Right?
set between the prequels and the original.
It started off in the prequels too. Yeah, I remember it was like one of the missions they were on. It was like, oh, it's one of those old Republic ships. So they see like the hollowed out like the droids, you know,
Okay.
the Roger Rogers. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
They see those like, oh, this must be ancient, like decades old
Well,
ship.
think about that after they. I mean, imagine there's probably some different sects there. I haven't watched a lot of the different cartoon shows, but that have gotten battle droids and gotten them back up and
well, they
running
have
and
to be
whatnot,
like
and-
graveyards of just those droids.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
they
There's
just
got to be
abandoned them.
plenty of their ships that fucking have just yeah.
And they could,
'Cause-
there
Well,
could
all
be
over the
some out there
galaxy,
still,
too,
like
right?
That's what I'm saying. They
you
were,
know-
the Trade Federation wasn't small. Like
they could be, yeah. A lot of them are probably like destroyed or like just don't work. But you know, that could make for an interesting like Mando era thing where they're like going through scavenging and stuff, and then there's like some that like wake up all of a sudden, malfunction, try to kill them.
Hey, that could be something
Kind of a
cool.
dark
could be
thing
pretty
going
cool.
on with that.
That'd be a pretty.
Or also the droidicas too. That one of those coming at you, like, and you
Oh,
didn't know
dude.
what it was.
Think of it this way. Okay, check it. You know, have you read Death Troopers?
I know of it, but I haven't read
Okay,
it. I know the premise.
yeah, the zombie horror,
Yeah.
but Star Wars, which it's fucking rad. Do one like that, but set on like say like a smaller fucking like not like super primitive planet, but not one
Yeah.
that's like maybe one not a planet that's even got space travel,
Mm.
but is technologically advanced, but not enough. You know, say like Earth, like us
Yeah.
right now.
Right,
you know,
right.
but one of those had landed somewhere on the planet, one of the fucking Trade Federation ships or whatever. Say some kids fucking find it, and like you said, they hit a button or whatever, and it activates these fucking droids, and they immediately go into just fucking death kill mode, whatever, or some shit. And then it's like a horror story of these fucking droids taking out these like
Yeah. Were there
people in
any-
this village or this city, or and these people got abandoned, fucking kill a
Were
bunch
there
of
ever any
terrifying.
droids-
But I mean, think about that. If you were just in some planet and all of a sudden some
fair.
fucking weird looking
All of a
robots,
sudden.
Roger, 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 we're trying to fucking shoot you
Yeah.
and shit with
Or like-
laser guns, and you're like, what the fuck
Or
is
almost
that?
some like Night of the Museum type stuff. Even maybe they have like someone who's really into history and he's like has a museum about all these old droids, and all of a sudden they wake up and start killing people. or
Oh
something.
yeah, that could be it too.
Did they ever have any droids that were like had some sort of like organic matter to them, like cyborgs? Did they ever build that? I wonder. But like
Other than
that'd be interesting to.
I don't think
I feel like they did.
well,
but...
I would Grievous be considered a cyborg?
Yeah, I think he would
So
be
I
the
think-
only one that I can think of.
Yeah.
Because he had a few of his organs left, but by the time
it was like his heart and his
I can't remember
His
the
heart,
actual
liver, and his
origin
brain,
story
I
of
think, and his
why he had
eyes.
to do it,
Yeah.
but yeah, essentially he only had a couple organs, his eyes, and yeah.
You doing it again? That goddamn cord. That mic is just picking up really well, so let me see. I can still hear it, but that's okay.
I'm sure.
I want to be able to hear you, so whatever. We're working with what we got here, folks. Fucking Jesus, dude. Star Wars. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau just need, like, full control.
Yeah, just create their
Because
own think
that's-
tank of who they want to be on, and just people who are just love Star Wars, no politics and stuff. Just get a bunch of nerds together and make the best stuff you can.
Right? I mean, that's what they're doing. You know,
Yeah.
these kids grew up on Star Wars,
Exactly.
all of them, and
Yeah,
they're just making it like Kevin Smith said it once in one of his podcasts. Like they're just playing with fucking toys. They're getting to play with their toys, but
let 'em
actually,
play with
like,
the toys,
yeah,
yeah.
So, and you always made the best stuff up when you were fucking playing with your
Oh,
toys
yeah.
and shit. You know what I mean? Like you
Definitely.
had great fucking stories.
yeah.
Fucking Jesus. Damn it! I'm out of cigarettes. That's some bullshit. Guess I'll just smoke more weed.
That's a fair substitute, I guess.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Guess I have to do the other thing I enjoy.
Right, son of a bitch. That being said, Moo,
Life's full of tough choices.
that's very true. That's very true. Tough choices indeed. Like, I was trying to think of something I could think of. Anybody can think of a tough
Like
choice? Like an example.
Smoking weed instead of cigarettes because you're out of cigarettes. It's a really tough life decision right there.
You're such an asshole. You're very true. All right. Well, half hour in, folks. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
Moo?
Not really.
Did you get a haircut?
No,
Oh,
it just
okay.
all finally fell out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just again.
He's
Yeah.
finally looking like me.
There was it was kind of a funny skit I saw from that show. It's talking about I think you should leave. but it was based on a toupee, and essentially it was, why are people just really mad or confused that you lost your hair all of a sudden when you had a toupee and you take it off? We'll make a toupee that progressively makes you bald so people can ease into it. So there's several, it's like a set of toupees. So you start off with your one toupee
That's
that
good.
has your hair. The next one has a little bit less, and it progressively goes to balding until you have no hair, so you can ease your friends into it. And then, the other side of it is like, what if you do want a toupee that all of a sudden to get your toupee taken off? Well, we got that covered too, because we have somebody in a gorilla costume that will show up to your party and yank your toupee off, and you could just be like, "That was my real hair," and the gorilla walks away with your toupee.
That's pretty
Genius.
That's good shit. So what's that called again?
It's called I Think You Should Leave.
I think you should leave. I'll have to check that out. What's
Yeah.
it on?
It's on Netflix.
Okay. Sweet. I think you should leave. Check it out. Apparently it's good shit. I
Yeah.
know I'm going to.
Never
Good
seen
one.
it.
Never seen it either, but I'm always down for some new shit to watch. Speaking of, I guess we've kind of already been talking about stuff we watched. Have you watched anything recent? Other than Last of Us?
Last of Us, okay. What else I watched?
Any movies?
Oh yeah, I watched The Barbarian recently. Ever see that one?
Oh, I've heard about that.
It's an interesting
Justin
one.
Long
Justin
and-
Long
yeah.
is in it. Yeah,
I've heard it's a really fucked up movie.
it's fucked up and it's almost, it has that sort of like dark quirkiness to it. Like, have you seen Tusk, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially when he shows up. I mean, he's kind of like Justin Long. He plays like kind of like a tool, and like he doesn't really care about
Kind of
other
like in
people.
Tusk.
He doesn't. Yeah,
I
he's
love it.
like trying to sort. He's like goes into the dungeon to do it, and then he's a savior, but he's not, and he's like, I'm gonna leave you behind, basically.
Oh,
kind of.
Jesus.
He has that mentality. But yeah, it's definitely got an interesting twist. It's not at all what you expect.
Very cool.
And yeah, it's definitely a good one.
Sweet. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about it. People keep saying it's great. And I keep hearing people going, "Where the fuck's the barbarian?"
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just the name of the movie, you
It's the
jackass.
name
What
of
do you
the
think
movie.
you're going into a fucking Conan movie?
Right.
Come on now. God damn, people.
So yeah, what else?
What about you, Moo?
Nothing recently.
Nothing
Not
recently.
really, no.
No.
I want to watch The Last of Us. I haven't checked that out yet.
Yeah, back to
Um,
that. I definitely do want to watch that for sure. That just means I have to pay for HBO Max, though.
Yeah. But you get a free trial.
Well, yeah, I could do a free trial.
I mean, I
Just-
don't know if I'll have
there's
all
only
the
four.
episodes done
Well,
by the
is the
end.
fourth episode out yet?
I think the fourth one's either this week
It's
or
no, it's
coming
out.
out
Oh, wait,
right
no.
now.
Yeah, it's out.
It's out
Yeah,
now.
it
Okay.
probably was this week.
And from what I heard, they're not going to be doing one on this Sunday
Oh,
night.
because the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so they're going to be dropping
Yeah.
that one tomorrow. So you probably get a chance to watch that one too.
Oh, cool.
They're going to be dropping it early on Friday. is
Oh,
what I
okay.
heard, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Well, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Super Bowl talk. Woo! Who you going for, Moo?
Sports
Okay.
ball.
Sports ball. Yeah, I don't give a shit either.
I'm going for the beers that may be in my hand.
The beers, the
beers,
the
dude.
Chicago beers.
The Chicago beers.
Yeah.
Duh, beers.
The beers.
Wow, we're just going right back to SNL, aren't we?
Van down by the river or something. I don't know.
Fucking
Something
son
like
of a
that.
bitch.
I think
Yeah.
that's how he did it. Yeah.
God, Chris Farley, I miss him. That
That-
dude was funny. I wish we lived. Okay. If I could go to an alternate universe, I'd want to go to an alternate universe where the only difference is that Chris Farley lived and Shrek is Chris Farley
Oh yes,
instead of Michael Myers.
absolutely.
Could be good.
He had that movie, I guess, almost.
No, they were
Complete-
they were like making it like they
He had
were
the-
almost finished making.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They were almost done with the audio and all that shit. He had damn near whole thing recorded before he fucking died.
Yeah.
And then they had to redo it, which would fuck damn. God, that'd be a crazy fucking movie to see. I think he would be way better.
It would
Oh,
be
yeah.
weird.
I like
yeah.
Mike Myers, but
Yeah, he would have
yeah,
been.
Chris Farley would have
he
been
would've been
fucking
great.
awesome Shrek, I think. But
I think it would have been just as good.
yeah.
I wonder if they have that audio anywhere.
Sure, someone has it somewhere.
Oh, that's a good question.
I would get my hands on that, and
I would like to.
They
just get real
might, but
drunk
I don't
and
know.
watch
I
it.
like-
think
I don't know if
actually,
anyone would actually have
Ooh.
it available.
I feel like
It's
somewhere.
possible that's not
you know what?
available at all.
Hold on.
somewhere in the dark web.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
it on
dude, the dark
YouTube.
web.
You might even be able to
YouTube.
find it on YouTube, honestly.
The darkest YouTube web.
Sherrick Craft. Ogre spaceship. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Only 2 minutes, but still, that's better than no minutes.
7
There's
years
one
ago.
that's
This
a
one's
little bit
This one's a
longer.
year ago. Let's watch this one.
The sketches. Guess we're about to live our wildest fantasies right now.
Woo! Hey, yeah. See, it's trying. They're
Unless
trying
you
to
open it and it's like the Rick roll.
never gonna give you
Yeah,
up.
it's like, God damn it.
I'd fucking be so pissed.
Crank that shit.
I mean, it's possible there's no audio.
You turn it up at all?
I think that's as high as my computer goes. It's only doing this. I don't have it on the speaker. Oh shit!
That's awesome.
He'd give him his own swamp.
It's almost like more
different.
emotional.
It's a different rewrite.
Yeah. I would love those.
This is very fucking Lion King.
Yeah.
Straight stolen out of Lion
I think
King.
they did that. Yeah, with them looking up at the stars and being like, "Who's
Yeah.
that?" Like,
Well, and they're doing like the whole like
Stupid
conversation thing
king.
back and forth.
Yeah, it's cool. It's almost like more emotional and
Wow.
like,
Yeah,
serious.
definitely
I-
seems like it's a little more serious.
I
than
would
that.
have.
Like,
Yeah,
funny,
see,
too.
watching that now definitely makes me want fucking Shrek with goddamn Chris Farley.
Yeah, even more. Yeah.
because that was, yeah, that was super cool.
Well, yeah, they might have had all the writing and like the voice, a lot of the voice stuff done, but they must not have like had like the majority of the
Right.
actual movie part done yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Or they just didn't release any of that.
Could be.
That's true. That could just be all that's out there.
Yeah, that's a thing. Fucking A. Now what would have been? I bet you in that same universe we would have gotten a fucking Nicolas Cage Superman.
Maybe. Yeah.
Have you seen the pictures of him? No.
That's hilarious.
They actually, yeah, legitimately had pictures of him. It's fucking funny as
That's
shit.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty goddamn funny. Oh, hit the mic.
No, that's funny.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, the death of Superman lives. That's actually there's actually a documentary about it. It's like a
That's
2-hour
funny.
documentary that came out with 2015, and it talks about the whole process. Like, I guess Tim Burton was gonna fucking make the movie, and that was
That's
supposed to.
Tim
before,
Burton with Nicolas Cage.
Superman
That would have
Returns?
been. They get
Yeah.
Johnny Depp or somebody from his universe.
Because they wanted
to
Kevin
play, like, a
Smith to
villain.
write. The director wanted Kevin Smith to write this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but this would have been Superman Returns, right? Originally.
Technically, yeah. It was called The Death of Superman, or no,
Or
it was called
Superman versus
Superman.
Batman.
It was called Superman Lives. I think that was the movie. The documentary was called The Death of Superman Lives. That's why it sounds.
That is
weird.
a ridiculous title. I'm sorry.
Superman Lives.
Yeah.
Well,
No, just the death of Superman lives.
Well, that's It is very well when you think about it. Knowing that the title is Superman Lives of the movie, it makes more sense. But when you just read it normally, like
Read
the
it
Death
like
of
that.
Superman, that doesn't
makes-
make any
that
fucking
makes no
sense.
sense.
What the hell?
It's like the death
Well,
of the
it's the
idea
death of
that he lives.
The
I
Superman
guess.
Lives movie.
The death of the movie.
But that's the documentary.
Oh, that's the documentary. I thought that was
The
just the
movie's
title of
called
the
Superman
actual movie.
Lives, Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's a documentary. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, the title,
That makes sense.
But that was almost a fucking
Yeah.
thing too,
Yeah.
which is so weird.
2015.
Well, gentlemen, we're 40 minutes in. Shall we
Sure.
call it? Unless y'all want to talk about some more stuff. YouTube, tell us. You can't because this isn't a live thing. I hit the mic again.
Well, that's not live.
Yeah, that would be, All right. That being said, then we're gonna end it here, folks. Thank you all for listening and watching, and look out for the next episode. I have no idea who's it's going to be. Moo,
Thanks for having me on.
yeah, Brenton, thank you for
Yeah.
fucking coming
Yeah.
out and checking it out, dude.
Yeah.
This is cool. I will get this all edited up and shit tomorrow. So
Sounds
look
good.
for it tomorrow on Spotify and Anchor for the audio, and then YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
We shall be on the YouTubes.
Cool.
Again, I'm going to plug the socials real quick before we leave. Tuggy's Top 10 Podcast on Facebook, folks. Hit us up on YouTube. Get us on Twitter, B-Tugman Talk 10. Give us some stuff to talk about, folks. Look out for new episodes of 35 Years coming. Tuggy's Top 10 Podcast. Daddy-daughter story time. And we got a Metal Gear Lorecast coming soon. We got some news going. We got things possibly in the works. I will give you more details as soon as... Oh, I guess I kind of revealed that because last episode we didn't...
You said there were things in the works, but I don't think you actually said
No.
what.
But, hey, yeah, Metal Gear
Now you
Lorecast.
know.
Now they know. That's coming soon. Everything, once it's 100% final, we'll give you more and more details, and we'll let you know about it. That's going to be a fucking awesome thing.
Yeah.
Thank you all again for listening and watching, and bye.
Have a good one.
See you.
Cool. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.